Here's a look at the emini S&P for Wednesday, October the 20th, 2010. Yesterday we had shifted our bias to down with this big down day, with the expectation that the low would be tested in this overnight session. And obviously it wasn't. The market held around 60.50, came up here to around 70. This is the overnight trade. Ended up by opening here around 65 in the regular trading hours and then started to be bought up. So the fact that the market could not come down here and test that low, and then of course we had our reference areas here at 67 and then around 73. So we knew that once the market had opened here and then rallied up through 67, that the market was really not acting as we thought it would. And so once the market had held above 73, then we switched to the long bias. Although we were able to make a long trade prior to that, we did it in a nimble fashion, and it did work out nicely. So we're really thinking that around the 70 to 72 area as support heading into tomorrow, round about this area in here, then with a test of the really of today's high, because we did have a resistance area at 79 and change was the next area up there that we were looking at, where the market could top as well as 76. It did have a bit of a pause around 76. So I think it's crucial to see what the market does in around the 79 to 80 area. That is certainly resistance right now, and we'll have to wait to see. Like for example, tomorrow we have the news to be released, jobless claims, and then at 10 o'clock LEI and Philly Fed, and so there is some news there that could push the market up above 79.80. In which case, obviously, that's very bullish, and then we would expect follow through higher above that. So we do have a preference for the long, looking for support in around the 70 to 72 area. We also like to look at the market profiles from the regular trading session hours only, and that's what we are. The one that you just looked at also included the overnight session. So you can see our software right here today. We had a couple of long trades in here. We had a short trade triggered here. We had another long here, another long here, and then as the market peaked out, we had a couple of short trades up here. So this first trade worked out great. We got filled, and so that was actually our first trade today off of this first up arrow. We were still in the trade when the second arrow came in, but it did hit our first and second objective, so nice profit on that one. Unfortunately, on this trade here, we were stopped out. The market turned around and moved higher. Our long trade here, as you can see, we came within 2 ticks of being filled on the long side on this trade. You can see that held all the way through to the rest of the day. Our next up arrow was right in here, which was a long trade that we entered here and had a nice run higher, hitting our first 2 objectives. Now these short trades were up around the resistance area. However, we were fighting our filter here, which is to be expected when it's in such a bullish mode in the day time frame. So these would be considered nimble trades, and we're shorted right in here and right in here. So you can see that both of these trades had nice down legs on them, so it worked out well for the nimble trader. So that's really the trades that we had today. A nicely profitable day, and we're looking at support in around 70 to 72 area, and we're going to monitor that closely to see if it can hold. If it does, then I suspect the news, as long as it's sort of neutral, or no worse than neutral, then we should rally off of that news. So that's really what we're anticipating for tomorrow. Any questions or comments, don't hesitate to get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com. Our telephone number, too, of course, is on our website, Emini Day Trader. Always enjoy hearing your questions and comments, so don't hesitate in getting a hold of us. So that'll be it for today. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you again tomorrow.